Yes, great question. So way back when we did start our search for the LMS, it came down to a few, and really thought industries kind of just blew it out of the park when we started to talk with them. And through our conversations, Bongo came up, and we met with the Bongo team. And I had never seen anything like that before in our search. And it really provided everything we were looking for, in a sense that we were able to have that true LMS in the customized way that we could build our courses, but then Bongo on top of that enabled us to create that engagement factor. So being able to have the users record themselves, screen record, the grading capabilities of Bongo, and allowing our facilitators to then come into it, look at the submissions, be able to look at the entire recording, provide customized feedback at certain time steps. That was a game changer for us. We knew that we wanted to be able to provide that level of feedback to our customers, and that really enabled us to do that. So the way that we were able to customize was also wonderful. I know we've had great feedback with how we've been able to use the tech stack. And Kristen can definitely speak to how we've been able to implement it, and anything else in that nature as well.
Mm-hmm. And take that up, Kristen. What did that look like for you when you decided that this was the pathway that you wanted to take? What was the lift for you guys to build it out and make it work?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. I think it kind of circles back to that high stakes versus low stakes. I think immediately out of the box, like Jessica had a really high standard for how she foresaw the assessment aspect. And so we knew there was going to be multiple choice. We weren't just going to do a certificate of completion. We knew that was going to be a standardized objective based. And then the second piece was really focusing on this practical assessment. And we had to give our learners industry-based scenarios. We needed to make sure it was applicable to their day-to-day work aspect. And leveraging Bongo as a page type with NTI was actually very easy. I'm not gonna I don't really have a really grand explanation, but it was just it's embedded as a page type. So you set up your VILT, we have an assessment section, and then we integrate our multiple choice first, and then following that is when we add the page type for Bongo. And as far as the configuration of it, you set it up pretty couple of clicks within the system, and we use the assignment type. So essentially that's the main one that we do, and we can embed our directions. We have all of the different pieces for our assessment kind of tailored up to the actual Bongo page type, and then they go in and hit record and can film themselves directly inside our product. We did have at one point where I was concerned that this is a lot for our learners to have to use multiple screens and have to share screen. And are they going to click on the wrong window or the wrong tab? And that's actually how I got connected with Emily. And she jumped right in. She was like, oh no, we'll just make a little slideshow deck, and I'll, send you the click-throughs of what the learner has to go through to actually share the screen. And to this day, we have not had one person reach out and get hung up on Bongo.